unsteady across the whole field. Please try not to be moving when I'm on your marks position, please. On your marks.
It's Trent Bowes.
Okay. So a slight miscalculation with the microphone. Apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. You never know when you're going to need fresh batteries. So as you can see, this field, even though they're strung out, they are still rather close together. Looks like Bowes out in front from Murray. Tane Lang and the Bendigo Harriers singlet sort of in that second next group. That's a terrible English. Lucky I'm not a teacher. Looks like Bellini and Brophy at the back. They're the only ones I can recognise. Oh no, Bellini's up a bit further. Who's our other Bendigo? Andrew Creer it will be. So I'll try and get some names as they come through this time. So it's definitely Bowes in front. And Murray. They were having a bit of a conversation as they're having a little bit of a conversation as they came through the line last time, but I think it's business now. So 3:20 first K, Armstrong in third, Christensen, Malouche, Shepsy, Lang and the other Christensen. So two Christensens in this field. Power Pride, Hillsden, Bellini, Morecambe on his shoulder. And it was a bit of a blur for the rest. They're going to fight it out at the back there, I can tell you. That's going to be a really nice last K. But back to the front, and it is the status quo. One of the young Christensen boys just checks his watch. Not sure which one that is. I'll grab his hip number on the way through. But looking at seed times, it should be Liam in front of Josh. Liam has a slightly faster seed time. So you would like to think that Liam is 20 metres in front of his brother Josh. So we've sort of split up into two distinct packs here, and there's one athlete that's sort of caught in no man's land. So the first group is really strung out. Trent Bowes is hitting a pretty handy pace at the moment, and everyone else is just allowing him to do it. They're saying, yep, this is good, we're just going to sit here. Murray in second wheel and Armstrong there as well. Everyone looking pretty comfortable at the moment. I think that was the Bendigo Bats singlet that Matthew Shepsey was wearing there. So Power Pride is the athlete, just stuck in the middle at the moment. So maybe this Hamilton runner in Hillsden, David Hillsden, can move up and give him a bit of cover. That line has strung out a little bit. So we have a line at the front, approximately 80 metres to Power Pride, and then 20 metres back to our other group. Very interesting race. Everyone seems pretty happy to just sit and wait. Pace looks comfortable for the first group. Pace looks comfortable for the second group. So the crowd at the marquees has certainly grown a lot larger, and it's likely to have a bit of noise now as the runners come underneath. There we go. So hopefully that's just numbing the wind a little bit. It is quite strong up the front straight, pushing into the runners' faces, and it is the status quo here. They have not changed order. Everything is looking quite similar. The question is someone going to make a move, or is someone going to fall off? Is it going to be a move out the front, or is it going to be a move out the back? Power Pride looking okay there. Jacobson, Hillsden, Morecambe, Bellini. Everyone looking pretty good. McDermott. Creer, Brophy now moving around Creer. So we'll get our 2K split. They've slowed down slightly. So it was a 3:20 first lap, and they've gone about a 3:30, 3:28, 3:30 for the second. So the pace is still quite good, I should say. And everyone still looks okay. Looks like, is that Armstrong, Chris Armstrong in the pink there. Can't miss him. So we're not exactly in a line anymore. Mitch Murray's it's a bit hard to tell from this angle. But Bo's still quite happy to sit at the front. He hasn't called anyone through, and no one's going to come around him, although Murray now on his shoulder. Will he take the lead? Armstrong's probably a bit boxed in there. He's getting his stride chopped, and I reckon Chris Armstrong wants to get out of there. It wouldn't surprise me if down the back straight he pulls out. Tane Lang just dropping off the back there. The two Christensen boys still in there. Malouche and Shepsey still on. Power Pride looking fantastic. Jacobson still pulling this group through. Flanagan, Creer, Brophy and McDermott at the back. So Power Pride still keeping his gap there. It's still about 20 metres. So the group at the back led by Jacobson has not been able to rein him in. Just wonder how long he can keep that up. So just looking at our front pack, and Lang has certainly dropped off the back. He's had a couple of pretty serious injuries, young Tane, over the last year or two, and just finding the going a bit tough over the longer distance. He's an exceptionally good runner, but and it's great to see him out here in the frenzy, but he just might be finding this pace a bit hot to handle. So through the tent they come again. The claps are there. Bit of a windbreak. Murray still content to sit on his shoulder. He looks, I'll give him the lead there. I'll give him the lead. I thought Armstrong was going to go around, but he's decided to sit. Liam Christensen just starting to move up behind Murray. So there is a little bit of movement there. Not a big change. And the pace looks like it's dropped. Although this backpack, they look like they're going okay. McDermott's just dropped off the back a little bit, but he'll hang tough. So that front group is certainly bunched up. So the pace has come off. The pace has come off just before the 3K. Just wonder, Trent Bowes has said, you know what guys, that's enough from me. Someone else come around me. If you want to run a bit faster, you get around. This is a seeded race, guys. Although there are medals for first, second and third, but we're really about PBs. All right, who's going to drive this pack? Who's going to take it up? Trent's taking his turn. Is there going to be someone else get in front and drive it for a lap or two? Who's it going to be? Still the pack content to let Bowes do it. So through the 3, by my count, it's still Bowes, Murray and Armstrong. They are in each other's pockets. They're that close. Oh, and here he goes. Armstrong is gone. There it is. So it was only a matter of time. He's taken it up. Is there anyone going to go with him? One of the Christensen boys. There goes Malouche as well. So he's strung this out again. Can they keep this pace up? He's put in a little burst. Armstrong, he's put in a burst of about 50 metres and he's strung them out again. Trent Bowes, after all his hard work for the first 3K, unfortunately, it might have come to nothing. He's gone right out the back.
Anybody wants a copy, he's going to buzz in half an hour, so as soon as the fish race is over.
Strong's cleared out to about a 5 metre lead. Looks like Liam Christensen. I still think it's Liam in front in the blue. I will get his hip number. Malouche, Josh Christensen, Shepsy, Murray. Oh no, Shepsy's behind Murray. My apologies there in the Bendigo Bats top. I can assure all the people at Bendigo, you wait till next winter, those Bendigo Bats tops will be absolutely everywhere. So Armstrong's driving this pace now, and he's really kicked it up. And it is Liam Christensen in front. Malouche looking very comfortable. Josh at the back. Murray hanging on. Shepsy there. And Bowes has been dropped. He's 30 metres off. Can he hang tough? Lang about to get passed by Morecambe. Hamish Morecambe, I believe, he might give me the thumbs up when he comes through. Golden Square football. Yeah, he's got the Golden Square top on. Still playing at square, Hamish? He's giving me nothing. Absolute donuts. But if I was playing on a guy that big, the only key I'd have is running away from him, and at that pace, there's absolutely no way I could even do that. So it's probably why I gave up footy. So Power Pride has been brought back in. Morecambe now leading that race. Jacobson is back in fourth wheel. A bit like Bowes, he's done a bit of work. He's having a bit of a rest at the back there, behind Hillsden, I believe. So Bellini coming up onto his shoulder now. I think that's Flanagan there in the red. And he's going to follow Bellini perhaps around. So up the front straight again. Armstrong still in the lead. And he has picked up the pace, I believe. We'll just get a split on this lap. So about a 13.10. We'll see what it is. I tell you what, Matt Shepsy at the back there looks like he's going to come right around everyone in the last K, I reckon. I'm calling it. Looking very nice. He's just sitting and he's going to wait and he's going to pounce. That's my prediction for this race. Here comes our second group. A bit of a strain on the face. Yep. A few in the hurt locker there. But unfortunately, if you want to run a fast time, there's a little bit of suffering that has to be done for it. And Tainer's all over that at the moment. So still only 14 minutes on the clock. McDermott checks the watch. He's going okay. So I'm pretty sure we might only have 2 laps to go. Trevor Kelly? 2 to go or 3 to go this time round? Just check. Can someone... 2 laps or 3 laps? Are we in the last K? Probably not. Maybe one more lap. Maybe I've miscounted. 3 to go. So 3 to go. So once we get back over to the 200 for these boys, they'll have a K to go, and it's Malouche who's moved away. There's Shepsy has moved up. I did call that. The two Christensen boys, neck and neck. Armstrong's dropped back. Murray just holding on. So Malouche with about 1.1 to go. Has a seed time of 17:12. So the clock's just ticked over 15. So unless he can drop a 2-minute 12K, he might struggle to beat that. So times are a little bit slow for this heat, but it doesn't make it any harder. Everyone out here is having a real red-hot go. So it's Malouche from Shepsy. Or Shapizi. I know I've been butchering his name all night. I'm sure when he finishes, he'll be able to straighten me out, because I'm sure I'll be calling his name a fair few times. So just over a K to go for Lang and McDermott. Lap. Oh, geez. Well, I did speak too soon. I thought it was 3 laps. There's only 2. So this is the bell lap. So we are on PB territory. So Malouche and Shepsy, here he goes. Look at that. I called it. Come on, Christensens. Let's go. All yours, Chris. Come on, dig deep. Let's go, Mitch. So Murray with a seed time. He's just gone through 17:42. Oh, he's got 100 seconds to be able to break his PB. So come on. Let's go, Mitch. Trent Bowes. Oh, I don't think he's going to drop a 65-second lap here. Jacobson's got a 90-second lap in him. Has he got a 90-second lap in him? 1 to go. Come on. Flanagan looking good there. He's about to go past Morecambe and Hillsden, I reckon. Bellini getting those knees high. Power Pride is cooked, but he's still going. Brophy, Creer. So McDermott is about to get lapped. Here comes Malouche up the front. 17:12 is his seed time. Can he get there? Here he goes, and I reckon that's a PB. I reckon that's 2 PBs, and I'm pretty sure that'll be a PB for the two Christensens. McDermott with 1 to go, so with Lang. Well done. Great running. Armstrong just outside, about 10 seconds. Mitch Murray has to break 17:42, and he is going to do that very, very comfortably. Well, where I'm sitting, it's comfortable, but I'm sure he's absolutely destroyed. Great run, Mitch. Fantastic. Tough conditions out there. You've done very well. Here comes Flanagan. Flanagan with a 17:30, he's just going to miss it. Hillsden 17:47. I reckon he's missed it by a second or 2. Morecambe's gone about 10 seconds under his PB. Nice work, Power Pride. Mike Bellini, Luke Brophy. Andrew Creer and Nick McDermott, Tane Lang just about to come into the front straight. So an extremely close race, this one. Only 400 metres separating the entire field. Absolutely fantastic.
I told you about the coffee van.
That's
Yeah,
right.
good on you. I just want to pack up the bugger. Got to get somebody else next year that's going to stay here.
So well done to Nick. So just outside his PB, and I reckon, as they say, Tane will be better for the run. He'll be better for the run. Oh, he's almost gone down there. Hopefully he's okay.